Everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Julius Randle, and it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Robinson in at the 5.
Here we go.
And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Russell. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Here's Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Missed inside. And here's the fast break. Pass to Roy. Outside for Randle. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Robinson. Robinson with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Randle with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. That one drops for him. Randle's got 5 points.
You can see Randle just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
Pass to Robinson. Over Randle. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Robinson.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's McAdoo. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McAdoo. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Stolen by Russell, and they're on the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Washington. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here. Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. Portland trails by 9. Timeout call. Portland
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Russell. Pass to Roy. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Robinson following the score by Washington. He gets it in there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
From outside the arc, Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 5 now.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Robinson against Russell. Pass to Robinson. The rebound by McAdoo. And Washington with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Outside Russell. Here's McAdoo. Robinson defending. The shot by McAdoo, no good. Portland trails by 13. Right side, Robinson. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He's got 5.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Robinson, a screen on Robinson. Russell finds Robinson for 3. Randle. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Washington, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Portland trails by 14. And it's Robinson in at the 2. Tries the spin move. White against Robinson. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Anunoby. He's checked in for Wade. Washington leading by 14. And so in the game for Washington. Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. The shot by Howard, no good. Takes a step back. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Washington. Anunoby for 3. Anunoby on the wing. Davis a screen. Beyond the arc. And Anunoby gets a 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Portland trails by 17. Outside Robinson. Robinson against Anunoby. From 12 feet. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Washington with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Robinson with it. Picked up by Markkanen. And stolen by Markkanen. Tipped. Robinson with a steal. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Robinson against Davis. Robinson on the wing. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And some changes here for Portland. Robinson comes in for Robinson, and it's Robinson in for Robinson. Washington leading by 17. Outside White. Outside Davis. Back to White. Davis a screen. It's White with a drive. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. Connects on the 17-footer. And Washington leads by 19.
You don't want to give a bunch of these mid-range jumpers to AD because he'll get in the rhythm and he'll bury you.
Timeout called. Portland. And some changes here for Portland. Robinson, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Robinson in for Robinson. So it's Portland now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Robinson. White against Robinson. Puts up a deep three. On target from range. Robinson's got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
White with it. Davis with a screen on Robinson. Now Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Robinson. So it's Portland now. It's a 16-point game. Robinson against White. And it's Robinson penetrating. Blocked! White looking it over. Pass to Anunoby. Davis with a screen on Robinson. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to White. Takes the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. White's got his first 3 points of the game. Robinson against White. Robinson, a screen on White. Robinson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
And he comes up with a bucket. And Washington leads by 19.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Inside. Here's Robinson. Outside Robinson. Second chance shot. Howard grabs the miss. Washington leading by 19. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Davis has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Robinson with the drive. Oh, rejected by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. Robinson comes in for Robinson. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Goes up on the wing. He can't get it to go. And it's Washington with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The kick out to White. Pass to Davis. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Robinson. Fires for 3. Portland with a rebound. For 3, Robinson. That shot off the mark. And so it's Washington. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Down low. And a foul call. On the way up, so he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close
The previous play is under review.
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at it.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Washington leading by 20. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Roy from deep. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Outside for Russell. Here's Roy. For 3, Randle. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Now Randle right now going to town on the defense. and taking over this game.
Stolen by Russell. They're running. And he lobs it up. And it's Randle with the jam.
Randle getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Russell against Robinson. Pass to Robinson. They need this. Randle pulls down the board. Robinson's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Roy. Outside Robinson. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Robinson passes to Robinson. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Robinson. Robinson can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Robinson, a screen on Russell. Robinson against Russell. 5 to shoot. Robinson passes to Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one. And it's Washington with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Roy. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. Now Portland with it. Outside Robinson. Pass to Robinson. From about 19. Count that one. Robinson's got 7 points. And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Russell, the pass to Randle. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's McAdoo. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? .110 left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. A minute 6 left in the third quarter of the game. Robinson with it. 6 points for him. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Randle. Again, the miss by Portland. Robinson's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And Randle no good on that one. To the paint. Robinson finds Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Washington with possession. They're on a 20-4 run. Pass to Roy. Robinson with a double. Deflects the pass. Randle with it. Outside Robinson. Off the mark there with a 3. Russell against Robinson. Left side Robinson. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Washington holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Robinson in at the 4 slot. The 3 from Russell. Portland with a rebound. Right side Robinson. Robinson with the block. And here they come. For 3, Randle. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Washington?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Roy. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Robinson on the wing. And a big finish by Robinson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Robinson. So it's Portland now. Looking to get back on track. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Randle on the screen. For 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Robinson. Defense is right there. Here's Roy. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Robinson against Russell. Robinson passes to Robinson. 14 feet away. Got a hand on it. Out left to the wing. Here's Roy. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Roy's got 19 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Robinson passes to Robinson. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 3. Robinson finds Robinson. They grab their own miss. Spins over Randle. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Timeout. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're leading by 42. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. He buries it from three.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Now Robinson. Pass to Robinson. Over Markkanen. Robinson can't hit. Here's White. Portland with a rebound. Outside Robinson. The teardrop. Howard with some nice D. Robinson against White. Here's Markkanen. Right side Davis. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Howard off the drive.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? Got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Howard nails them both. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Robinson. Over Markkanen. Robinson can't hit. And Washington with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. And Anunoby for three. Drains the triple.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
White with a steal. Here he goes. And a strong finish with two hands.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And he lobs it up top. Now here's Robinson. Off on that one. So it's Washington picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.